everyone, my name is Katya and today I'm going to show you how to crochet this granny square. Now you can make it any color choice you want to. And for these two I used a number 4mm crochet hook. And for this one I used a number 5mm crochet hook. And you're also going to need number 4 medium weight yarn with scissors and a tapestry needle. This granny square is measuring 5.5 inches and I used a 5mm crochet hook. And these two are measuring about 4.5 inches and I used a 4mm crochet hook. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. We're going to start with the slip knot. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip stitch into the first chain to create a ring. Into this ring we're going to work our double crochets. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. This chain 3 stands as the first double crochet. We need to work 15 more double crochets into this ring. I'm going to work this tail in so I can tighten the center. So let's go ahead and work 15 double crochets. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Continue working your double crochets. You should have 15 double crochets plus the chain 3. At the end of round 1, you should have 16 double crochets. This chain 3 stands as the first double crochet and then we added 15 more double crochets. You can also pull on this yarn tail and it'll tighten the center a little bit more. Now to end this round, all we're going to do is slip stitch into the back loop of the chain 3 right on top of it. So I'm just going to go ahead and find that back loop and slip stitch. For round 2, we're going to be working into the back loops. To start, we're going to chain 1 and work 1 single crochet back into that loop that we just slip stitched into. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip next stitch and into the following stitch work 1 single crochet using back loop. So normally we will use both loops, but this time just go into the back loop and work your single crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip 1 stitch and into the next stitch work 1 single crochet using back loop only. Repeat. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip 1 stitch and into the next stitch work 1 single crochet. Continue working like this and at the end of round 2 you should have 8 chain 3 spaces. To end round 2, let's go ahead and chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And here we have 1 stitch left. Now be careful, this is our chain 3 of the previous round. What you want to do is you want to slip stitch right into the first single crochet using both loops. So go ahead and slip stitch into that stitch, the first single crochet of this round. And we're going to cut our yarn and fasten off. Here we worked on 2 rounds and I'll show you what to do next. For round 3 we're going to start in any of the chain 3 spaces, so I'm just going to use this one. Go ahead and wrap your new yarn around your hook and pull through. Hold on to your yarn tail using your working yarn. Chain 3, here's 1, 2, and 3. This chain 3 stands as the first double crochet. We're going to work a corner into this chain 3 space. We need to work 2 more double crochets. So here's 1 and 2. With the chain 3, we have 3 double crochets. Chain 2, 1, 2, and back into the same chain 3 space, work 3 more double crochets. Here's 1, 2, and 3. Just wanted to let you know that I am working my yarn tail in, chain 1, and into the next chain 3 space, go ahead and work 3 double crochets. Here's 1, 2, and 3. You can cut this yarn tail, chain 1, and into the next chain 3 space, we're going to work our next corner, which is 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3, chain 2, and work 3 more double crochets back into that chain 3 space. Here's 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1. Into the next chain 3 space, we're going to work 3 double crochets. Here's 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1 and work the next corner, which is 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 more double crochets, and then chain 1, and then work your 3 double crochets into the space. So continue working like this, and I'll meet you right over here, and I'll show you how to finish this round. To end round 3, we're going to slip stitch on top of the 3rd chain. So here's 1, 2, 3 right over here. Slip stitch using both loops this time. Round 4, we need to slip stitch to get to the chain 2 space into the corner right over here. So that's what I'm going to do, is slip stitch one more time using the next double crochet, and slip stitch right into the chain 2 space. Chain 3, this chain 3 stands as the first double crochet. Go ahead and work 2 more double crochets into that chain 2 space. So here's 1 and 1 more. So far we have 3 double crochets with that chain 3, chain 2, and into that same chain 3 space, work 3 more double crochets. Here's 1, 2, and 3. Here we worked our first corner, chain 1, and into the next chain 1 space between the corner, we're going to work 3 double crochets. Here's 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1 and repeat. Work 1 more set of 3 double crochets into the next chain 1 space. So here's 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1 and into the corner, work your next corner. So here's 3 double crochets, 2, and 3, chain 2, and 3 more double crochets back into that chain 3 space. Chain 1 and repeat. You're going to work 3 double crochets into chain 1 space, 3 double crochets into this chain 1 space, but don't forget to add the chain 1 in between, and then work your corner. So repeat like this, and then I'll meet you right over here to finish this round. To end round 4, don't forget to chain 1 and slip stitch on top of the 3rd chain, the beginning of the round. For round 5, we're just going to repeat round 4. We're going to slip stitch to get to the chain 2 space, and 1 more slip stitch. Now chain 3, this chain 3 stands as the first double crochet. Work 2 more double crochets into that chain 2 space, chain 2, and work 3 more double crochets back into that chain 2 space. Here we just worked 1 corner, chain 1, and into the next chain 1 space, work 3 double crochets. Here's 1, 2, and 3, chain 1, and into the next chain 1 space, work 3 double crochets. Here's 1, 2, and 3, chain 1, and into the next chain 1 space, work 3 double crochets. So each round it increases. There's 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, and into this chain 2 space, work your corner, which is 3 double crochets. Chain 2, and 3 more double crochets back into that chain 2 space. Chain 1 and repeat. So you're going to work 3 double crochets into the chain 1 spaces and then work your corners. And then continue working like this, and I'll meet you right over here. We'll finish this round. To end round 5, don't forget to chain 1 and slip stitch on top of the 3rd chain, the beginning of the round. I'm going to stop here, but you can continue the same exact way and add more rounds if you want to and make your granny square larger. Let's go ahead and fasten off, cut our yarn. Next, let's work on the petals. To work on the petals, we're going to use front loops of the first round that we worked on. So go ahead and find any front loop you want. Here I just found one. I'm just going to go ahead and use my new color, wrap it around my hook and pull through. Hold on to the yarn tail. Chain 1. Back into that front loop, we're going to work 1 single crochet. I'm just going to tighten this a little bit. Chain 7, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Into the second chain from the hook, so here's 1, 2, into this chain, work 1 single crochet. Work 1 half double crochet into the next chain. Work 1 double crochet into the next 4 chains. So here's 1 double crochet. Go to the next chain and work your second double crochet. Go into the next chain and work your third double crochet. And work 1 more double crochet into the next chain. So here we worked 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, and then 1 double crochet into the next 4 chains. So here we worked on our first petal. And next what we need to do is work 1 single crochet into the next front loop, like so. Now once again, I am working this yarn tail in, and we're going to repeat. So work 7 chains. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Into the second chain from the hook, work 1 single crochet. Work 1 half double crochet into the next chain. And work 1 double crochet into the 4 chains. So here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now again, we're going to work 1 single crochet into the next front loop of the stitch. And repeat. Chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Into the second chain from the hook, work 1 single crochet. Work 1 half double crochet into the next chain and work 1 double crochet into the 4 remaining chains. So here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now let's go ahead and work 1 single crochet into the next stitch, front loop only. And like that, you're going to continue and work on your petals. You should have a total of 16 petals. And I'll meet you at the end of this round to show you how to finish this round. Here I'm finishing up the last petal, and I have one more double crochet left. And to end, all I'm going to do is slip stitch into the first single crochet right over here, right into this petal. Slip stitch and cut your yarn. This is how it looks like. We have 16 petals all worked. Next, let's go ahead and work on the yarn tails. So for this one, what I'm going to do is work on the back and use any of the stitches that I can find. And then I'm just going to go ahead and use the stitches right over here where the petal is and hide my yarn tail using those stitches, back loops only. Now come back where you started, drop one loop, and one more time, drop one loop and come back up, opposite direction, and you're done. You can cut this yarn tail, and same thing with this one. On the back, I'm just going to use the back loop of the stitch, bring the yarn tail towards the back, and using any of the stitches, back loops only, just going to go ahead and hide my yarn tail using those stitches. Once again, dropping one loop and coming right back, like so. And you can cut this yarn tail, and then the last one that's left is this one in the center, and same exact way with this one. Using the double crochets, I'm just going to insert my needle using those stitches, tighten it, drop one loop and come back, tighten it, and one more time dropping one loop and using the double crochets, hide your yarn tail like that. So cut this yarn tail too, and you are finished. Here's our finished granny square. Don't forget to block your work. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.